What's up, son?
We're back, son.
Man, we are back.
What you reading?
Crossover, the 3D special.
How is it in 3D?
Well, I've got the OG 3D glasses here, so that's a little trippy, but it looks cool. A lot of depth. It's got that. Doesn't make it any more interesting than it used to be, but it does make it look a little different. They could do some books like this. If some of our favorites. On these reprints and stuff that they do, first, second, and thirds, and all this stuff. Make one of 3D.
Does it make it pop out?
It does make it pop out.
That's pretty cool.
This is crossover
what's
with
the back cover look like? Is that's ellipsis?
Yeah, that's main
ellipsis.
character ellipsis and crossover 3D. So I don't know how deep we are into crossover. I can't even remember.
I don't know. It's like 15 maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty far. But so they made the #1 3D, and old.
So they've done a full color version, a black and white version, now a 3D.
Yep, Donnie Cates, Geoff Shaw, old.
God, what's Donnie Cates doing now?
Donna.
Is he doing
Cates.
anything now?
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing a lot.
Well, before we get into that, what's another book you'd like to see in 3D?
I don't know. They just they do all these multiple printings of these. So 8 billion genies. That's a big thing that's going on right now.
You think that would be cool in 3D?
Probably.
I've yet to read it.
Yeah. 8 billion genies. Batman 126 maybe. They're what they do. It's gimmicks.
I kind of want to see Vampirella in 3D.
Yeah. That would jump out in a way that a lot of these books don't.
Yeah. Well, man,
we're back.
We're back.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
It is.
Welcome back to the shop.
It was end of March.
End of March. I thought it was literally since
what
May.
What happened?
Yeah. The summer got away from us.
It really did. We've been talking about doing this.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And then I'm on an airplane, and then you're on,
I-75.
Yeah, I-75.
That's where I live. 2475.
Yeah. So we're back. I don't even know where to start because there's so many things have happened.
Well, let's start here. All right.
What do you got?
Welcome back, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to the shop. We're coming to you from inside the shop here at Cadets Toys and Comics in downtown Spring Hill, if there is such a thing.
Yeah. Downtown as it could be.
Check us out. You can follow us on our social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, at Cadets Toys. Also, Matt, got to pull this up, buddy. Check out our new website at cadetstoys.com.
The new and improved.
New and improved.
Cadetstoys.com. Can we get it over there?
All you do is swipe 3 fingers. It'll swipe over.
Yeah.
There it goes. Right there it is.
Look at that.
Check it out, man. We did a lot of work on that.
So clean.
Yeah. We tried to make it a little more user-friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Our last one, also, a couple of things I learned in this process. One, we were running on a 1.0 platform, and Managed Comics uses a 2.0 platform. And for those of you who don't know, Managed Comics is our subscriber service.
Yep.
They're pretty new.
Yeah.
They're pretty awesome. They work with us every day.
Mm-hmm.
If we have an issue or if our customers come up with an issue, we can submit it, and they have a process of whether or not they work on it, and they let you know what that process is. They don't just ignore you. So they actually post that stuff on their website.
And so to bring that home a little bit, so if you've got pull lists at your local comic shop, what this does and why this is so great is because on your phone, on your computer, you can put your pull list together. You can choose your covers. You can subscribe to a whole series, and you get an invoice, and you pay that invoice. You come here and pick up your books. Simple as that.
Well, I think a couple of things I'm going to give a big shout out.
There's no Post-it notes.
No.
Yeah, there's
no, and I know some people use Comic Suite or Comics. There's another one, Comics Pro. There's people that use a couple of different these kind of types of platforms, but this one, we were so new to the game. We didn't want to pay for Diamond's version of this, and so we were doing everything manually, and it was literally taking us hours to upload all our comic books. And I thought, there has got to be a better way. Got to be a better way. And I was digging, and I found Managed Comics, and come to find out it worked with Shopify, and reached out, and they said, well, we're going to launch in I think January, or February, and as soon as they launched, man, we were like one of their first customers. We were on there, and I want to give a big shout out to Brian up there, and I think they're around the Toronto area, working day and night to put this together. I think it's a cool platform. It works well for us.
Yeah.
Like Joey said, we can invoice our customers. They can, sometimes you don't get in to the shop as often as you like to. So it's a good way to track what you're doing. You can do local. That's another thing too. For those of y'all who are local, when you get your invoice, make sure you're selecting local pickup. Shopify defaults. This is not Managed Comics. When it comes out of when you get your invoice, that's from Shopify. That defaults to shipping. That's just how they work. So you make sure you pick up local pickup so you don't pay for shipping, or we don't have to go through the process of refunding your shipping. Also, now there's a couple of bugs they're still trying to work out on the customer side.
Right.
But for the most part, it keeps us from having to order extra books and being stuck with books.
Yeah.
So for us, it's a good thing. Couple things you can say you can subscribe to, the A cover of Detective Comics, right? But say you want to pre-order a B cover or a C cover, or whatever, you can do that as well, as long as you get it in for final order cutoff. Once final order cutoff is passed, you can't pre-order it.
Yeah.
All right.
And
then you're just kind of at the mercy if we have any extra. So again, it's really kind of on the customer side, keeps you honest and keeps you up to date on like what's coming down the pike, so that you can keep up with what books you want. So I think it's a great thing. So again, big shout out to Managed Comics, Brian up there and his staff and his team doing a great job.
Absolutely. And
may I try to get them on the show at some point.
Yeah, we were talking about that. But one thing I wanted to add is just that, you can have a pull list and come in here at Spring Hill and pick these things up. If you live in a place that does not have a local comic shop, an LCS as we call it, you can use us because you can do exactly the same way what you want, and then we'll have those out in the mail to you. And, you're cooking with gas and enjoying comic books just like everybody else that has an LCS in the area. So it's opened up a lot of doors. It's made things easier and, and just kind of broadened people's options.
Another great thing about what Managed Comic does is it attaches all the tags, the meta tags to the product.
Yes.
Which is fantastic.
Yes,
and what is happening, here's what's happening with us, and this is why it's so important to get all of our customers on this, is that as soon as something hits Key Collector, people are looking for that book and they find it on us. And then boom, if we have 5 copies, we had 5 copies of Star Wars the other day, hit Key Collector, jumped up to $15, bam. They were sold out that day,
So if you're following Key Collector and you're a speculator, a spec buyer, and you're trying to do those flips, man, it's a good way to good way to do that. Check it, then go to check Key Collector and go to cadetstoys.com and see we've got that book, man.
Yeah, I mean that has its pros and cons. I mean, pros, we sell the books. Cons, like if we have our local customers that are looking for something and like, sorry man, we sold out.
Yeah, but you're either a spec buyer or you're not. So if you're looking at Key Collector, you're probably of that mind. So
well, I'm just saying in general. Some people may become looking for Star Wars. So, but it's gotten cool. It's been a bumpy transition, but we're really getting kind of in a groove now, and I think it's starting to work. And our customers are, there's some bugs that we work out with the. We got to clear stuff out. There's things on our end that we're really having to sort of get, muscle memory towards.
Well, we got in so early. It was really kind of like beta testing with our customers, with Managed Comics. And,
and we had a lot of help from Nick Comic Culture.
Yep, absolutely. So, check out Nick.
Check out
Comic Culture on YouTube.
So, it's got a great review show.
Yeah. That's the reason we don't do reviews and stuff like that.
We don't need to.
There's lots of people that do it, and we got our own.
If you haven't seen that, he comes in our shop on Tuesdays, usually after all of our inventories come in.
Yeah.
And kind of goes through and shows what he does. He does a couple of shows. One, he does Tuesday, what's new for the week.
Right.
He does an FOC, and then he also does on Friday. I think it's Fridays. He does the comic reviews. So he's got 2 or 3 little shows he does, and they're pretty good.
Yeah, so you can kind of see what he's reading, what he what he's picked up, and what he likes and why, and so that's a great resource to kind of get you pointed in the right direction if you don't really know. You want to read some comics, but you don't really know where to start.
Well, let's give a big shout out to Matt Pfaff behind the glass.
Oh yeah, on the 1s and the 2s back there. Hey Matt.
Yeah,
all right.
We did a lot of shuffling to our normal setup, so we're a little different, but Matt's back there, and
we're always shuffling, man.
We got to. We don't have a lot of space.
Yeah,
it's like what's that Nintendo game? Tetris.
It's
like Tetris in here, man. we're making it work. We've got a few more long boxes out and got a kind of organized everything in its little spots, and I think it works. It's pretty efficient for what we got going on.
Yeah, and it's
got our Pokemon game up since probably last time we were on this.
We really have, yeah. We've
got a Pokemon swap every Friday. Every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. Mm-hmm. It's getting some traction. We had to use 2 tables this week, so it was pretty good.
We've had hits, we've had misses. We tried to do a story time.
It didn't work out.
That didn't work out, so we're going to try to
5 weeks straight
figure that out and how to package that differently.
I don't think that's our crowd, bro.
Well, it's not. Here's the thing with that is, we're doing so many new things, and just here locally, there was a Books A Million, and we're not in a big town. There's a lot of people here, but we're not in area-wise a big town, and there is Books A Million that that they closed their doors. And so that's a place where, if you've ever had like a Barnes & Noble Books A Million in your town, it's not just cool to go there to buy something. It's cool to just go there and look around and to hang out and to pick up the books. And so we've tried to kind of move into that space a little bit and really beef up our kids book section, kids and young readers, and also manga. So
manga.
Yeah, so we're constantly working on that, and we're trying to be a local resource for that because we know there's a void there. But we're just trying to get the word out that we want these kids to read, and we want them to know that there's a bookstore they can come in here and get their books and do it. So and you don't have to go to like Walmart and Target and stuff like that. So you can come to a unique, cool local shop, hang out, and get your books. Right. So,
you said it, bro.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Can I get an amen in the back? So,
Pfaff?
Yeah.
There you go. There he goes. You got a mic back there, bro. He's got a lot of buttons to push.
I know, that's too many buttons.
I know you're.
He's learning a new board tonight.
No, it's the same board. Oh, new audio board. We got a new audio board.
Yeah.
He never messed that anyway.
Oh, okay.
Well, except for the mute. So.
All right. Well,
that's it. Yeah, that's what's going on there. So yeah, we've been gone, man.
Yeah, we've had new comic book or a free comic book day. We've had.
I really don't know.
Lots of sales. There's so many things.
We didn't. Here's what it was. We boxed this up because I know I was in March. In April, I used this gear twice for work in Kentucky, and then I came back, and that was at, I guess, the first week of May. I'd come back, and I just.
It takes
I knew I was going to have to use it in June, and I was like, I still want to unbox all this stuff again. And so I just didn't. Yeah, it took us.
It's an hour.
It took us almost 2 hours to set this up
to put all this together.
Anyway, and then June became July, and July is now August, and it's like, wow,
here we are. Yeah, and it's we've missed it, and it's good, and we've we wanted to kind of retool it, and we've done a lot of things differently, since we've seen our people and done one of these. So there's a lot to
updated the logo,
a lot to catch up on.
Got some swag.
Yeah, we got swag. You can get that here in the shop. Yeah. T-shirts and trucker hats, and
we need to refresh.
We do.
Also, I was thinking too, it's getting close to fall. We're gonna need some sweatshirts.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get those hoodies out. So
we're gonna have to get a Matt Pfaff sweatshirt.
That's right, son. Yeah. So I mean, we're just we're doing the thing, and we've got let's see what else is there? We've got we did the the comic swap. That's what I was trying to think of.
Oh yeah. We started a comic
swap. That's
swap.
something that we're doing.
That's been fun.
That's been fun. It's a local thing, and we've also started on Thursday nights doing Whatnot. So
you can follow us on Whatnot.
Follow us on Whatnot, and we do a weekly 50 or a weekly.
Now, if you're local, you're still going to get it shipped because that's the only way we can get paid.
Yeah,
so,
they haven't really worked out a local pickup option.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
But we're on there.
Lily, our girl, that works here.
Lily's great. Everybody loves Lily, and she's hosting that show and doing a good job. So, we're trying to just kind of feel our way through that. what people like, what people want. We know what we want to sell, but it's just getting a following there. So we'd really appreciate it. Just like here, if you would give us a like and give us a subscribe and a share, and follow us on Whatnot if that's your game. A lot of good deals to be found on Whatnot, and I know that we do good deals on our stuff. So if you want,
yeah, we do.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Some of that stuff's been going really low. So, check it out. Thursday nights is it 7:15 or 7:30?
Usually around 7:30 because she has to close the shop down.
7:30 on Thursday night. So, I don't know. Is that all the housekeeping?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been. How's that coffee? Yeah.
Yeah, you got the. We've been on Bestella's our favorite.
We've been on it for a while. But we tried something new.
Yeah, Tommy brought something in.
This is a Black Rifle.
Black Rifle
Coffee Company.
Yeah. A very mild, but
it's a medium roast. It's their
yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah, I like it.
I got it. My buddy.
It's a change of pace.
I was at my buddy's house and he's like, "Here's some coffee," and I tried it. This is actually pretty smooth, and had 2 cups that morning.
Yeah,
because I had to drive back. I was like, but still, it was good, and I was like, boom.
Yeah.
So I said, let's try this, Joey. And we're on Black Rifle Coffee Company.
Yep. So not a paid sponsor, but hey,
Hey guys,
we take sponsors.
We take sponsors.
Yeah. So
Matt would love to get a check.
This is true.
Wouldn't we too? I would too.
Yeah, it'd be great to get paid for something.
Nice to get paid.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah. What you been reading?
I've been reading. I've always been on Silver.
That's one thing I love about Tom. Tom's like, what you been reading, man?
Yeah.
He's always like,
what you been reading?
Big shout out to Tom McCarl.
Yeah, Tom McCarl.
He's always like, what you been reading?
Well, I went back through and I reread Paper Girls to get ready for
the
show on Amazon,
which is good,
and it's not disappointed. I jumped back and I didn't read any of the She-Hulks on this new little run, and I was just collecting them, and I went back and read them before the show.
Was it like the show?
No, not really.
Thank goodness.
I didn't hate the show. I
didn't hate it either, but I wasn't like, yeah. But that's how I felt about most of Phase 4.
Right. Yeah. You get Hulk doing yoga.
Yeah.
There's some.
I want Hulk smash.
Right.
I want Hulk doing yoga.
Hulk was smashing, but Hulk was he's smart Hulk and trying to keep all that stuff balanced, and it was just trying to say, hey, you don't have to be angry all the time. You got to try to But anyway, you guys, watch it and see. But
so you
reread that. I've always kept up with Silver Coin. It's on issue 13. It's just an anthology series.
It's good.
Yeah, they're good. There's some that are better than others, but it's pretty
so it's like
solid
it's like Ice Cream Man and
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's like Ice Cream Man, which is my favorite. It never disappoints. And we've got lots of these, but we got a really nice
a Sunday edition
hardcover, beautiful book. If you guys don't come by this, I'm probably gonna take it home.
You can get it online too.
Yep.
At cadetstoys.com.
Cadetstoys.com. And we're gonna start. I think we should start doing a few incentives. I've been kind of getting crazy about getting our name out there. We need to do a better job of that, and just start giving some of this stuff away to people that share and like us on Facebook.
I'm okay with that. We just started a rewards program, which we're still working the kinks out of.
Yeah,
because people are like, man, I got $33,000 on here, and like, no, you don't.
We should have said beta testing. Yeah. We've always been talking about something's killing the children. We've got this slide cover here. It's a hard cover book.
It's actually really nice.
It is really nice. Book 1.
And as Matt would say, another way for Boom to
take my money.
Take that money.
Yeah. So
that being said, if you're looking to give that away to somebody,
exactly.
That'll look good in my little library, right?
Comment, share. Yeah. All right, man. We can probably work something out. But of course, these are just playing the hits here. I like the horror stuff. We've got all the Zero Wars kids that you want.
We've got two. I think we still have some 2s and 3s, which still have codes in them. But the number 1s are second printings. They don't have codes.
They don't have codes. Okay.
Yeah, and you got to have all 5 codes to get the second skin, which is at the end.
Yeah. Man, yeah, it's there's a lot going on. There's a lot of cool stuff out there. There's a lot of people out there talking a bunch of crap about what's being written and what's out there, but I've started to kind of circle back, and sometimes they're right. Some of the stuff that's out there and being written isn't good, but there's a lot of people out there hating too, and you got to kind of just read some stuff for yourself. Yeah. And YouTube is, if you're an influencer on YouTube, I know that it's about being first, being unique, having a hot take on something or whatever, or being different, just kind of setting yourself apart and that type of thing. But so you got to really kind of try to cut through some of that stuff. The only way to do it is to look at the stuff yourself and draw your own conclusions.
Well, everybody's different too, and I think one of the things we picked up on, just from in our store, because we have all of our customers are different ages, different backgrounds. They, we'll sit in here and complain about how bad we think a character is being written, but some of these kids, I say kids, but these young guys, in their 20s are like, well, I don't see it the way you see it. This is all new to me, so I really enjoy it. And we got to remember that as comic shop owners. We go, hey,
they're not pulling from the same source.
And also, we can't look at a book and go, yeah, that's terrible, because ultimately we're trying to sell them.
Yeah.
So now we can steer people from one book to another, depending on what their likes are. And I think that's being honest,
If somebody asks us, we'll give you an honest opinion of what we thought about it.
I'll never forget that time we went to Dragonfly Comics and Collectibles up in White House.
Mm-hmm.
You and I stopped there, and we were talking to
Patrick
that day, and we had Ludocrats had come out, and we were like, well, let's check this out. And
hyped.
He goes, have you read this or heard about this? We're like, no. He goes, and he literally said, don't buy it. I was like, that bad? And apparently it was a bomb.
And I read it.
And it was awful.
It was awful.
I didn't even read it.
Yeah, it was bad.
But no, you're right. Batman and Detective picked up two pretty awesome writers, Chip Zdarsky and Batman, and
Josh Williams.
Ron B.
Yeah.
And Detective.
Yeah. I brought Detective out.
Yeah, I read the first one of these. And I read I don't know if I read 126 on Batman yet.
Yeah.
I think I did. I can't remember.
Yeah, you read 126.
I think I did, but it all kind of runs together, man.
Yeah.
And the truth is, it's like, it's good storytelling, but I have to be honest, man, it's a little more of the same, It's like another dark, gritty detective story, or whatever.
Well, I mean, they're playing the hits,
They're playing the hits.
It's they're wide with Batman, like Marvel's wide with X-Men, and that can get watered down. So with me personally, I have to kind of pick a lane with that stuff, and so I stay on Batman. Batman the main run.
Well, I do too. I'm on Batman. I'm on Detective. I think I started the Night, and then I just lost interest in it, and then I never got into anything Tom King's doing. But World's Finest, man, I have enjoyed World's Finest.
It's been so good. It's been so good, dude.
To me, that's what a comic book should feel like. Again, my perspective, but
right.
I have really enjoyed, even though I haven't tackled number 6 yet. It came out, but I haven't tackled it.
But it's a fantastical fun.
It's fun,
crazy.
Now, Mark Waid, who's written World's Finest, he's going to branch out now into this new Batman versus Robin. Okay. And I'm pretty sure FOC is this weekend.
Okay.
Speaking of which,
right?
We got to do that tonight.
We do tonight. Lunar tonight.
Lunar's tonight.
Yeah.
So.
And then tomorrow the other two.
Nobody's watching this, so live, so you can't put your FOC in. But yeah, we got to get those in tonight because that's one of the books. I'll do that before we leave. It's not hard. I can do it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But people out there, I'm only going to say this once. Bear Punch. If you're not read Shirtless Bear Fighter, this is the volume 2 of Shirtless Bear Fighter. Shirtless Bear Fighter came, I guess, a couple years ago. It's by Jody Leop, and it is hilarious.
Yeah,
it is so ridiculous.
I haven't read it yet. I'm going to do it. I took it home.
I love it. He's also a stack. Yeah. I got a stack. I got a box.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
My box is thick. But it's just so fun. I just like. It's goofy, it's ridiculous, and this is sometimes what I really want in a comic book, just something fun and goofy. So big shout out to these guys. They also did The Weatherman.
Okay. Who's the writer?
Jody, I think it's Lehup. Is that how you say it?
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I actually met him once at SC Comic Con.
Cool dude.
Very nice guy.
Nice.
And I
like that.
Really like this series. So if you haven't picked it up yet, we've got a couple copies left. You can always get it on our website. But fun book to read.
Fun and funny.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous to the point where it's like fun.
Yeah, that's fun. You don't get much funny, and
I like that contrast because I get so tired of the dark.
Yeah,
I'm so tired of the dark. I want something goofy, or I want something. Like there was a time when people were all into indies because they were so tired of superhero books.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of all this dark, gritty, mature stuff. I want like some silliness.
Yeah,
brought back into it, and try to have some fun with it, like they did, before the '80s, or before the '70s, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's and
you can still do good storytelling, but I'm enjoying things like this. I look for things like that now. Sometimes I haven't tackled 8 Billion Genies yet, but you said that's good. So it's flying off our shelves.
I kind of, like I say, I kind of pick my lanes with the big two. But like most of my reading is in the indie space.
I will say this: the new Deceased book came out last week. I haven't read it yet, but I really enjoyed the Deceased line, even though I believe it was Tom Taylor wrote it. And then did Tom Taylor do that Deceased line, Matt? Do you know?
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
Yeah, and then I think and then DC versus Vampires. It just was interesting. I'm really not a big vampire person, but I enjoyed that take on it. I think I got up to the issue 6, and I got behind, and now I went and picked up a bunch of them, started reading them again. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll catch up. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm. Star Wars. I'm getting caught up on Star Wars. I finally found every issue of. I literally stopped reading Star Wars because I was trying to get every issue of War of the Bounty Hunters because I'd missed so many.
Oh.
And finally, I got them all.
Yeah.
Now
I gave up on War.
Now I need 2 days to sit down and read it, though.
Yeah.
2 days straight.
Why did those not ever come? It doesn't seem like trades come out very often with Star Wars books.
It's probably a printer thing.
I mean, it's like everything else.
Marvel doesn't have a ton of those. They've sent out a couple, though.
Yeah. But it's it seems like the frequency is way less. I haven't seen Darth Vader on this Darth Vader run. I think they put out one trade. That's like 1 through 6, and we're deep. We're like.
I actually was thinking about the other day because I thought,
almost at 30.
Speaking of trades, I've actually asked when I'm also reading. I actually started rereading Nightfall, Batman Nightfall series. Yeah. I got the first volume of it and been enjoying it.
Yeah.
Just to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, to mix it up. Well, I brought a couple of DC books out here.
Swamp Thing.
Another Romvee book, which is the last Swamp Thing, is coming out this week.
Yeah,
out of
16 of 16.
Yeah, that's 16.
Of that season, anyway. Maybe it's just season 3.
Yeah.
Detective, what number is this?
Did you ever read Swamp Thing? I've never read it.
1063 is out this week.
Yeah.
Also, Detective, we have a facsimile reprint of
Detective 27. Why did I not get that?
I thought you asked. That's really specifically what I asked you to bring, and you brought this one. I didn't know this was in there. I don't know what's coming out with Marvel this week. Matt, can you find that? What's coming out this week?
So if you've ever heard of Detective Comics number 27, we have a facsimile of that's going to be out this week. We got lots of them, too.
It won't be on our website. No, that's whatever was out last week.
Yeah. Sergeant Rack.
Go to previews.
Spider-Man. Final orders due. 9/5.
That's Entertainment Earth. You don't want to go there. Nobody wants to go there.
No. We don't want to go there anymore. What we do? All right. Yep. But it's hard to read, find all these books and have time to read them, dude, with, you got a family, Yankees baseball on every night, yards to mow, homework now.
What are you looking for, Matt?
Got my Jita pop, though.
No idea. You ain't got no links here.
No, I don't have a link to previews. You're going to have to type in previewsworld.com.
Killing me.
I pity the fool.
There it is right there. Boom. Click that home page. They probably don't have it new releases already. New this week.
There we go. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's this week.
That's new. Grimm's been all right. It's been a pretty good book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I really don't have much more to say about it, but it's been good.
Yeah, they don't show DC. What's on the Marvel? Click that view all. Right up here. Click. Boom. Oh, man. I know. There's ASM book.
What do you know? Second printing.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
ASM number 8, and then
Let's see. Judgment Day 3's out this week.
I heard they put a acetate cover on that one.
On which one?
I'm just kidding. Acetate Gate's been going on here lately, so
Oh. Yeah, those are mostly DC books. Captain America, Symbol of Truth, number 4. Carnage 5. Damage Control, number 1. Interesting. Is Damage Control a reboot, Matt? You're more of a Marvel guy. Or is this a new team up?
No idea what that is.
Well, it's got Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Nightcrawler, Ghost Rider. It looks like Quicksilver.
Is that Moon Knight?
I don't know who the dude in the front is with the tie. Yeah, that looks like Moon Knight.
Yeah.
From the creator
Knight.
of the Goldbergs. TV's The Goldbergs.
What?
I don't know who this dude is. He's probably like some like.
Comes a zany new comedy, Damage Control.
I may check that out.
Yeah.
Could be funny. Maybe, like I said, something
Write it
like
like an 80s sitcom.
Marvel's unsung heroes finally get sung. After the mega-powered battles and Hulk-level catastrophes, Damage Control is... Wait, wasn't that the name of the entity in Spider-Man Homecoming?
Titty.
Damage Control, they came in and took the job away from Michael Keaton. Anybody remember? Anybody? Put in the comments. Okay. But Damage Control is much more than just a glorified cleanup crew, and this new series will pull back the curtain and reveal the secret inner workings that were previously only available to people with clearance level 8. And we'll witness it all through the eyes of Gus, a fresh-faced, that's Gus, fresh-faced, eager newcomer to the company who has no idea how chaotic his life is about to become. Adam Goldberg, TV's The Goldbergs, and Hans Rodionov team up with Will Robson to take you into the secret labyrinth of Damage Control, where it's totally common to run into familiar faces like Moon Knight, Nightcrawler, She-Hulk, and more.
I'm sure they'll get into some zany misadventures.
It says, a second story by Damage Control creator Dwayne McDuffie McSpouse. Charlotte Fulton as the Damage Control crew must clean up after the Infinity Gauntlet. What do you think, Matt?
I think you should read
I
all the
don't think I'll be
synopsises for all next
pre-ordering
week's
that.
books.
Pre-ordering. It comes out this week. You already missed the pre-order, bro.
Yes, son.
I'm going to read it out of spite. Go back, man.
Well.
What else is out there? Let's see. Defenders Beyond, number 2. Speaking of trades, this one's got a bazillion trades. It's just not been a lot of Star Wars trades.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's Star Wars stuff.
Fantastic Four.
There's that Eternals you've been waiting for, buddy.
Hey, your Genisville Captain Marvel's out, Matt.
And to celebrate, we have a Thanos statue in
It's
here.
like Ghost Rider 4,
you can
second
purchase.
printing. Marauders 5. That's the preview.
Oh, look at this. This is fun. Beyond Amazing Spider-Man.
No, that's just Miles Morales.
Well, it looks fun, though.
There's one. Crimson Rain.
Crimson Rain. Crimson Rain.
Dang, Vader 26 is out already.
Crimson Rain lost me, man. 26, yeah. Crimson Rain.
I've been having to order a bunch of these
Choose Your Adventure.
Choose Your Destiny variants.
Yeah, those are pretty cool, though.
I think I got the Darth Vader one, so I may have to pick these two up just so I have the Sith Lords. And I'll just need Count Dooku, Darth Bane, Wolverine patch, number 5 of 5.
Oh, Red, White, and Blood. Yeah. Wow, how about that?
What else we got down here, Matt? Anything exciting? Books, magazines.
Go back up to
What's on Image?
Image.
That's what Image has got.
View all. No, down.
No, it's up.
Oh, it is.
I think it's like the first one.
They're in the,
Or am I crazy?
I thought they were in alphabetical order.
Yeah, it's the first one.
First one.
View all. Department of Truth, Daily Class, I Hate This Place, Gunslinger Spawn, New Masters, Newbern, Public Domain, Radiant Black.
I need that Newbern.
Rogue Sun.
Have a hunt on it.
Rogues Gallery.
I liked Rogues Gallery #1.
Oh, it was good?
Yeah, it was good enough to, that I want to read the
Warrant
second.
at #2.
Yeah.
Spawn the Scorched. Still kicking. Not a lot from Image this week. What's Boom got? Is there something that's killing the children variant?
That is a freezing cover.
There is?
No, on Grim. That's what I meant.
Looks like Marvel's going to be bringing the heat this week.
Yeah.
It's going to be a slow week. Dark Horse. I don't think I'm reading anything in Dark Horse.
We had a big sale this weekend. We did 50% off our back issues.
Yep.
And we're just making room for the new stuff.
Wish I could scroll it up. Oh. Hyperspace Stories. From Dark Horse.
Yeah. So we also got, if you're a Ghost fan like I am, we've got these beautiful reaction figures, which, reaction figures are kind of hit and miss for me, but they did pretty well with the Ghost, especially the Nameless Schools. Shout out to Ghost.
Give us a like and a
Big
follow,
fan,
Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a few Ghost fans.
Let us know in the
around
comics or in the comments if you
Are a Ghost fan?
like or you hate, because it seems like it's one of the two.
Of Ghost?
Yeah.
I don't think Wheels likes Ghost.
He doesn't. Why wouldn't he? Because he likes Post Malone.
Does he like Post Malone?
Yeah, he's a postie.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wasn't he talking smack about Ghost the other day?
I don't know. I didn't hear him.
Oh. He said something like, I don't want to hear any more Ghost.
Well, get your
Like,
own comic shop.
You're in the wrong comic shop.
Yeah. Get your own comic shop, man.
Wheels watches
Play what
this
you
show
want.
pretty religiously, so he'll probably comment on it. Big shout out to Wheels.
Hey, Wheels. Yeah. So, man, it's just been. What else has been going on? I saw. Just kind of back to our home thing. We always,
You
make
got glitter on your face for some reason.
It's because I bought Abigail a Wonder Woman outfit today, and it had blue glitter all over it.
I'm not going
So
to really. Outfit?
yeah, it was like a little, kind of like a Halloween thing, but it was at Costco.
Oh.
Like, she's
Is she running around your house right now
She outgrew the old one, so
saving the world?
saving the world. Yep.
Probably
Absolutely.
driving Sarah nuts.
Probably.
Man.
It's probably.
Get her a sword and a shield.
No, didn't come with that.
Magic lasso.
Nope, didn't even have that. They never come with that.
They're not going to give a bunch of kids like something they can tie up their friends or hang each other with?
Yeah, well,
I would think.
maybe not. But it's there's plenty of straps on that little costume. But
Straps.
yeah, just to tie, and
Oh,
Velcro
I
and
see what you're saying.
fasten and stuff like that. Yeah. So strings.
So you got what you paid for.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's $20.
Was it movie quality?
No, it was not. In fact, it wasn't even accurate to what it was a little
Knockoff.
girl's thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was licensed.
Yeah.
But anyway, who cares? What's this guy? What you got here?
This is from G.I. Joe. It's the Thunder Machine, man.
Yeah, we got a lot of G.I. Joe
It's the Dreadnoughts
vehicles over here.
vehicle.
Yeah, so definitely need to move those things. They're just kind of sitting around.
It's got Thrasher in here too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. You didn't play? Did you not have this as a kid?
I don't think I had that one.
I don't know that I had it, but I definitely had friends that had it, or somebody had it. 'Cause I remember
All the
playing
stuff I had, we sold pretty quick.
with it. Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah. I wish I'd have. We broke a lot of our stuff.
I did too. There was that. Yeah,
I might have had this toy. I don't remember.
yeah. When I with BB guns and firecrackers came into my life, my toys didn't last very long. After that, I was just a destructive little kid at that point in my life. Just wanted to blow it all up.
Blow it all up.
Yep, I did. So, So anyway, I was going to say Mayfield is really not coming along all that well. I think a lot of stuff's tied up. I saw a video the other day. Just looks like a blank. We were talking about you buying your old lot where your old house used to be, and it's like, yeah, it's close to downtown, but it's just like, is there a downtown now? You know,
It's not close to anything.
It's not close to anything at
Well,
this
that's not true. It's close to the middle school and Walgreens.
Right. Yeah.
There's a little B&B down there where that dude was storing those cars.
Yeah.
Or something.
There is. Yeah. Right up at the top of the street. But it
I still would buy the lot though.
It was
Put
about
a little trailer on it.
Yeah.
Just to aggravate everybody.
Yeah. I wonder if it's even zoned where you can't put a trailer on there. It'd be interesting to know. You would hope, but you don't know. You don't know there how things are going to be or how things are. I'm sure all that.
Well,
stuff
I'm going
is just a
back.
madhouse.
I'm going back to Mayfield. We're going back.
To watch the football game.
Watch the Cards play.
I'm actually going back this weekend because my mom is turning 84.
84.
Yeah.
Man.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy to think, man.
Parents are, I can't believe that. Yeah.
That's awesome though.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Having a fish fry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where are you getting the fish from?
I have no idea. My sister's getting them.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, yeah.
There's a lot of good catfish over there where she lives.
Oh yeah. Got the big lake.
Which sister?
Molly.
Molly.
I think she's getting in charge of getting all that stuff.
Nice.
So anyway. But I don't know, man. What's what else we got? I know. Did you make any notes, Tommy?
Are you kidding?
You never make notes.
I'm too busy setting this stuff up.
Yeah.
By the way, we're looking for a production assistant.
Yep.
Matt needs some help.
Well, Matt is a really good sport about all this.
He is. He's great. Yeah.
You know, one thing I did when I, in the meantime, because I've been doing some traveling, I actually got to go to Mile High Comics in Denver.
Tell me about it.
Well, it was
filthy, right?
Yeah, dude. It was in a part of town where I was a little uneasy, and of course I stayed there until closing time, which they don't close super late. But man, they are the most expensive comic book shop for just like the most basic stuff I've ever seen in my life. Like it's if you're going to to see a museum, that's kind of what that is. It's not a place you go to really buy something.
Unless you got money to throw away.
Yeah, if you're like, okay, I'll
you ever
pay.
been to Mile High, Matt?
No, I've never been. I've heard all the stories though.
What's the biggest comic shop you've been to?
Like square footage wise?
Well, I mean, just in general, I guess. Midtown?
No, never been to New York.
That's right. You did that. You never been to New York.
Okay, so it's not one comic shop, but in LA, there's this legendary little.
Randy's Donuts? No. Okay.
It's like a pop culture swap meet.
That's a thing?
In City of Industry.
Really?
In LA. It's called Frankenstone's. So you get 2 days. Well, there used to be 2 days, but now they're only open 3 days a week. They're open Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And so you have vendors who set up kind of like a flea market, right? So think about it. It's a flea market, but it has all pop culture and sports memorabilia. So that's all it is. It's got whole wings that are Pokemon or trading card games. You got your comics. We have like half a dozen dealers, and you got sports cards, and that's all it is. It's the most amazing thing ever.
Wow.
It's the only thing I miss from LA.
That's actually pretty cool. Well, we could set one of those up.
I was thinking the same thing.
Pop culture con right out here with the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, all those trapper keepers out there running around the parking lot.
Yeah, it's terrible. Throwing McDonald's stuff in the.
Mm-hmm.
They go to McDonald's, throw their bags on the ground.
Yeah, there's
old
a
boy
McDonald's
picks them
right in
up,
front of the
takes
shop.
them, throws them in our dumpster.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's not been bad though.
We're
I'm
keeping the
surprised.
parking lot clean.
Yeah,
and we're paying for it.
Yes, that's true. That's true. We really are paying for it, man. It is man. It has been one thing that's been going on, like inside the shop with Tom and Joey, where we talk about a lot of times, just that we kind of pull back the velvet rope and let people see what's behind the curtains. And we've realized here in the past couple of months that Tennessee is a really hard state to do business in. If you're not,
it's not a fun state to do business in.
It's just like, oh, there's that. Oh, I didn't know that existed. Oh yeah, it exists. And also, you owe us $2,000. Oh man, so we've been learning to our strengths and our weaknesses, and that we need an accountant, and that we need somebody that knows what's going on. So it's all going pretty well, and getting on track there. But man, it's been some of the stuff has just been a real headache. So it's just part of growing. Every small business goes through that stuff. So
yeah, it's been a I don't know, man. It just seemed like maybe it's part of the grind. Like you said, one day it's May, next thing you know, you look up and it's August. I'm like, where did the summer go? Yeah. I don't really know what did we even do in July? I don't remember what I even did in July. I know I didn't travel. I didn't travel till August 1st.
Yeah. Well, I
was gone a whole week.
I think I was gone twice in July.
Yeah, but it's not like we had any sales. We didn't do a 4th of July thing this year. Not like we did last year.
Yeah, we did the mystery boxes last year, but it's just flown by, and we're trying to do stuff for the community. We're really trying to go, get one of the reasons for the cleaning up the website is just to make it easier to people. We're trying to increase that traffic, really make a push to do that. We've always kind of done that passively, but we're really making a big effort right now to do that. So. Yeah, when people get there, we want to make it easy, and we've been beefing up our processes here so we can be ready to take on that extra traffic. So, if you order stuff from us, it is going to be in bags and boards. It's going to be tight. It's going to be safe, and it's going to be in those gym mailers, for the comic books. So
yeah,
so we can't help what happens.
What happens when it leaves us, but we do our best to make sure it gets there.
We try to account for things that happen, but yeah, that's one of the things. And so, if you order something online, go to the website, check it out, cadetstoys.com. There's stuff there, new stuff there every week. Man,
and if you're listening to this and you're in the area and haven't been here, come by and see us. We're down here, off Main Street in Spring Hill, right behind the McDonald's. Come by, say hello.
Yep. It's not just comics. It's not just Funko Pops. It's kids' books. It's manga.
It's manga, not manga.
Okay. Thank you. But action figures.
Keychains. We got some T-shirts.
Pokemon.
Pop sodas.
Yep. Pokemon.
I got some Pokemon. Got a lot of Pokemon stuff.
Mm-hmm. So,
and we got little minifigs.
Yeah.
Got little minifigs now.
Oh, yeah, the Lego minifigs. And don't forget that we are well stocked with supplies, long boxes, bags and boards.
Lots of short boxes.
Lots of short boxes. Yeah.
Lots of short boxes.
If you can see back here up on the shelves.
Bags and boards are starting to get low again. I'm going to have to get on that.
Well, they just don't. Once we get them in, they don't last very long.
Well, that's the thing. They come in with the books, and you get a bag and boards of books.
Yeah. And then of course, the flagship book for Cadets Toys and Comics is
Chrono Cadets. If you haven't checked out Chrono Cadets, you can pick that up through our website at cadetstoys.com.
Mm-hmm.
Check out chronocadets.com. Learn a little bit about the cadets.
That's right.
Yep. A lot of people know there is a website to that.
Yeah, it's we don't. There's not a lot of updates that happens with any of that stuff. We all.
Man, people ask me all the time. They're like, "So, Tom, when are you going to do the second part of the next part of Chrono Cadets?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm just running in 10 different directions all the time, and I feel like I'm, treading water a lot. I mean, I'm not really making any traction sometimes. Some things I do. But it's like you got two businesses, and each one of them are, man, it's like a day, and I mean, it's like an up at dawn, all day thing, and.
Absolutely.
My focus right now has been a lot
business owner,
getting this shop up and going, and getting where it needs to, fixing that new website, and then this week I'll probably shift a little bit, and I'm working on some documentaries with Matt and a few other people here in the Nashville area, and still got my clients in Atlanta that I have to kind of maintain and keep up with, and I have a really. This is a good thing. I'm not gonna say this is bad. This is a good thing. I think my fourth quarter is going to be very, very, very busy.
Okay, that's good.
If all goes to plan, It's going to be a busy fourth quarter.
Okay.
That's okay.
Close it out
When I
strong.
say busy means I'm probably going to be in Atlanta a lot.
Yeah.
So that's okay. I like
It's
going to.
okay.
I mean, it's not
You
that
know,
far.
that's why-
It's not. I mean, people think it's like it's in another state, but it's really not that far.
That's what's good about having a business partner. You know, it's you can. We just pick up and where the other leaves off, and go with it. Because I mean, I'm trying to take advantage of of course, doing my day job, but it's not involving like the conferences so much this month as it has going into the.
Yeah, you got to get out on the road though.
Yeah, I got to get out on the road, but and I do that, but it's just like you say, you gotta balance it all out, and because we got our responsibilities, and there's no sleeping on when you're a business owner, so it's all the time.
Yeah, my man, all the time. Like here it is. What?
Yes,
It's
sir.
almost 9 o'clock. I mean,
what time do we start?
what
this?
time do we
How
start?
long are we
man?
going?
How are we going? What's our time? Oh, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
No idea.
You bought a collection day. What's the best book you got out of there?
I think. Well, there's that Venom Lethal Protector foil cover.
Yeah, there's
It's like a $50 book.
ASM 375.
Spawn
That
9.
Spawn number 9's in there.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Yep.
I saw some some.
Spawn. I mean, the Spawn 1 through 17 maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a good. I mean, it's a good little pickup. You
Yeah.
know, it's. I mean, nothing. We have had a couple of good keys. We had the first Blade come in
Mm-hmm.
on Comic Culture, swooped and got that quick.
Yep. They don't last.
We had
long.
the first Spider Girl,
Mm-hmm.
and then what was the other one? We had Secret Wars 8 come in again.
Yeah.
So we had a few keys. They all came in one collection.
That stuff.
They were just
one day
gone.
That stuff goes out. One day, those keys. But you want to, you have all your spec buyers and stuff. But like, you want like a sure bet. Those old keys like that are, they're not going anywhere.
Well, I mean,
You're
it's
not
been a
gonna
while
have
since we picked
fluctuation.
up some books, so we've got to figure that out. We got to get some focus on. We got to. It's like what are we gonna focus on this week?
Mhm.
And we know we need to get more comics in like that. But at the same time, it's like, hey, we got to get our Funko Pops leveled out. We've got to get more bags and boards, and the Pokemon starting to dwindle again. So it's like it's a constant one thing or the other. So, but it's just part of the game. It's part of it.
Yeah, it's we got a bunch of Funko Pops in this week. We got the Obi-Wan Kenobi run with those with the Funko Pops. So
Should be hitting.
Huh?
Yeah, they should be hitting this week.
Yeah, they should be hitting this week. And then last week we got
The retro
collection of those. Yeah.
of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, the
So if you're looking for
3 3/4 action figures. So those are on the website.
those are on the site.
Because I know, like, when you go to Walmart, you go to Target, man, it's just like a barren desert of pegs. That
So
are just
please stop supporting Target.
hanging there. So don't waste your time. Just go, go to the.
You may have to pay
We'll
a
send it
little
to
bit
you.
more with us, but trust me, it's better for
Yeah.
me.
You're supporting the little guys.
Supporting
Those
you're
is-
supporting Abigail
yeah. Well, yeah,
and Ace and Brody. Those are my puppies.
yeah, and Tommy's collecting habit.
Collecting. I was trying
Yeah.
to say cocaine habit. But I don't have
No.
a cocaine habit, bro.
No cocaine habit. Yeah, and I was thinking about that because I've been reading, and it's just like, you know what? Sometimes I read and just kind of put it back. So I'm just like, maybe I'm not much of the collector anymore as I am just the reader these days.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay to read them.
it's a read. I'm a read guy.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I was like,
At least you're not a cover
I'm gonna
buyer.
hang on to that. A cover buy. Hey, I'm guilty of being a cover buy every so often. Yeah, I like my variants.
Yeah.
I like some of those.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-variant. It's crazy how many variants there are to a lot of these books that are
Some of them are very
not
unnecessary.
meaningful at all.
Very
you know?
unnecessary.
Yeah. It's like, oh, here's the first. Nobody's ever heard of this character or this story, and there's 18.
I mean,
cover variants.
honestly, I've thought about this. Like, how important is it to the publishers to really? Why do you need variant covers?
That's the game. That's what they're making money at now.
Who really? You think so?
The
What if they
variants.
just had the? You think they wouldn't make any more money if they stopped doing variant covers?
No, I don't think.
Like,
that.
if there was just one cover of ASM, one cover of Batman, like, you think people would stop buying those books completely?
No, but I think that they would at that point
But
be
instead of
missing
like
out on the extra
paying
money.
all this money to all
of the
these
variant
high-end artists. I'm actually saying this as as devil's advocate here. I'm like playing devil's advocate.
Sure.
Matt, feel free to chime in on this. You definitely can. Buying all these covers, paying all these high-end artists to do all these high-end 1 in 100 variants. I guess that makes sense if you're going to get to that.
Well, I haven't seen the balance sheet on it, but I mean, it seems like that's what's working.
Think about this
for the publishers.
Less so the 1 to 100s or 1 to 1 or 1 to 50s even. You have all these retailer incentives, right? So, in order to get a retailer incentive based on the company who you are, Marvel, Boom, whomever, you have to buy a certain amount of that quantity of book. You have to purchase as a retailer.
LCS,
Yeah, but some of those are only like
3,000 copies of Something Is Killing the Children 700 to qualify to have your artist make their incentive variant.
Yeah.
Now, if you do 25 variants of that book, there's your money. I mean, how much money is Boom bringing in just on retailer incentives? And then beyond that, you're saturating the market with your 1 to 50s, because out of that 3,000, you're still getting all those 1 to 50s. You're still getting onto those 1 to 25s and 1 to 100s.
it's a hustle, man.
It's a huge hustle.
And like, I just don't. I mean, as a shop, like, it's just watering down the market, really.
Well, that's the problem. Like, and it's business 101 when you're not if you're not getting new market share, you squeeze what you already have.
I get it.
And it's like that's a lot of that.
But back to it, Matt. I mean, you're big on the variants. I mean, it's kind of all you're getting these days.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I look for the art. I mean, yeah. Okay. I am the cover buyer. I mean, if the story is going to be mediocre at best, then I mean, I might as well get some art out of it, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's half
something to look at on the wall.
Do you hang yours up?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Nice.
It's nice.
Yeah. We've got. I've got one comic book at the house hung up, but
I used to have I would get the frame. There's actually I think like Second and Charles and like even Books of Me. They had like those little comic frames. You can get them for like $5.
You had a good setup.
I had a good little setup, and I just boxed them all when I left Georgia, and I'm still in the box.
Yeah.
There's a couple of number ones in there
Yeah.
of some stuff. Nothing big. I mean, it's not like there's a.
I would love to see how people, put their books out, how they display them and stuff like that. Because mine I'll sit in a long box.
Most people got some really cool setups.
Yeah, I would like to see it.
You got your setup in your new house yet, Matt?
Not yet, but I got a plan.
Oh, we got a plan. Ooh. Is it your plan or it's your Julie approved plan?
She had some design influence.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but this is kind of the office room, so where I usually do my work from home stuff. And
nice.
So I have freedom there, but we got to make sure you get up the anti-UV window coating before you start doing any of that nonsense.
That is true. That is true.
Get the old fade. Doesn't take long either.
No, and like in a bag and board, it can get sticky and stick to the. It's rough.
Not if it's at that Mylar though.
Them's in Mylar.
It's in Mylar. What you got? Yeah.
Them 60 cents a piece. No kidding.
The books are terrible though. I appreciate you putting those in Mylar. But
yeah, way to waste the Mylar.
It's a hard pass. We have somebody that comes in and
tries to hustle
us with books that he puts in Mylar in there. Just
has hustled us.
Dollar bin. Yeah, he did one time. That was my fault though.
Yeah, we were doing something though.
We were in the middle of. We were trying to put
that new decal on the wall.
And I had Wheels help us and put the total. It's like, just look it up, get the total together. And he showed me the retail instead of the our price, our buy. And I was like, oh yeah. So I tried to talk him down from the I thought it did really well because I was getting like $50 less than the what I thought was our cost. So
got to pay attention, boys.
Boy, I tell you, I mean, you're just gonna make mistakes like that from time to time. You just can't let it bother you too much. And hope you can recover.
So it's been interesting. interesting couple of months in the shop.
Yeah. So just getting caught up, and good to be back doing this. It's man, you guys put a lot of work into getting this production set up. So shout out to y'all. That's the thing, man. If you're having to work and lug this stuff around and then set this thing up, as busy as you've been, I can see why it's not been feasible to do.
Well, I think I've got some fixes for that to make it a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here.
We're gonna start lining up a lot more guests.
I think that's the thing. I mean, we talk to each other every day, so our stories can. There's so many times we're either on the phone or we're in the car or we're sitting in the office and we're like telling these stories. Like, man, that'd be a good podcast material. By the time we get here, we're like, what were we talking about?
What are we talking about? Right?
But
right then.
I do think, I like to have some. I mean, even if we do some things like with people over Zoom or something, just to get them, just to branch out a little bit, get some more variety about what we're talking about.
Yeah,
not just comics,
writers.
writers. Other. We've made some connections with other stores nearby. We've gotten pretty friendly with the Dorkside Toys group.
Yeah,
they're some cool guys over there.
And
a lot of local. I mean, it's just interesting. So much is local here we can branch out to, and I think try to bring that into the table, bring that in a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. But if any of our listeners out there hit the con circuit, we're going to be
at a few cons coming up.
A few cons, yeah. Lexington,
Kentucky at their fall. I think it's not. It used to be called the Fall Swap, or it's their fall event. It's like a 1-day thing.
Yeah.
Because they have their 4-day big con, Lexington Comic Con, in March, but we won't be at that. We'll be at this little 1-day show up in Lexington, and that's, I don't know the date on that one.
Yeah, that works.
It's the 10th, I think.
Yeah.
Or 11th.
We've got a local one here coming up
Columbia
in September, and then we're going to be in Memphis.
We're doing Corona Cadets.
Yeah, but we'll still be there.
And then
we might have some.
And then in November we're at Gallatin.
Yeah, we always do Gallatin.
Yeah, and they're having a Leave It to Beaver reunion.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we'll be out and about. A lot of this stuff. If you're here local,
grandparents.
We were at that thing last year, dude. And that line for Wally and the Beaver did not stop almost the entire time we were there.
Yeah, it was. And they're gonna have like all the characters that are still alive. Of course, Tony Dow passed. So, but it's Gallatin's always a fun show.
Yeah,
we've always done pretty well there.
Chris has been pretty good to us down here at Cadets, and mentored us a little bit and hustled us a little bit. So, but
I guess that's all part of the learning.
All part of the learning process. Yeah. They're good people though, and they put on a good show. So definitely want to go support them.
Yep.
So, but yeah, man, I don't. What else we got going on this week?
Well, I was just gonna say, just like the action figure game, we've got new. We're kind of getting away from some of the distributors that kind of been handcuffed with, and there's some options that are opening up there for us to get more of a variety of some of these figures, that action figures, and
let us know in the comments what you're looking for.
It helps us buy, and we're always looking for feedback, because a lot of this is a guessing game in retail. So you go by your people and what you think people might like or what might be popular, and then then a show comes out that's based on these figures and books and material, and then if the movie's bad, you're like, oh boy, we're sitting on a bunch of Eternal stuff. So
I did that with the Funkos. I had two really bad. I thought, man, these will sell. We kind of doubled down on Jurassic World and bomb, and we doubled down on Lightyear, bomb. It's like, the one I thought like the one Disney franchise I said, forget this, was the big one, Encanto, and I was like, we didn't even order any of those.
Nothing. Not a
one.
And
wasn't even on the radar.
yeah, and
I thought, no, we'll double down on some of these other things. Lightyear can't be that bad. Yes,
yeah. I mean, it's those movies have been, can't miss. Those Pixar movies, So
well, they did.
They were due one though. That's for sure. But safe money's always been with Pixar stuff. But I thought like even with the Jurassic, they had all of those dinosaurs, and if nothing else, kids.
Unbelievably,
like
a kid came in here yesterday looking for all those.
Really?
Yeah.
Were they in the storage bin?
Yeah, but I went this morning to try to find them.
Yeah.
Couldn't. I don't know where we buried them. They're in the storage deep.
Yeah.
The storage unit used to be pretty accessible. Now it's getting to be like a flea market storage.
Yeah. It's we had to move one of our cases out into there, and that just like
big shout out to Kevin.
Yeah.
Big Kev.
Yeah, Big Kev was doing the heavy lifting on that. I've never felt
he was a strongman competitor.
Oh, I know, but I was just like, trying to run around and like, and he's just like manhandling the thing, and I'm like, okay, just tell me what I need to do. It's because he wasn't having a lot of trouble with that thing that we
struggled with.
Oh my God, those are so heavy. So,
man, that's interesting.
We got good customers, man. We got good people here in the community that love the shop and love to help us out if we need something. They're always there. So I don't know, man. I don't have anything else. It's good to be back doing this again.
Well, we got this week
new and improved.
We're gonna have to figure some stuff out going forward because we've got a lot of trips coming up. We usually do this on Sunday nights, and it's like,
we might have to do stuff on the fly. It might not look like this
I
sometimes.
don't know where we're gonna get. I mean, or we shift to a different night. It's like
we're gonna be doing Zoom.
Maybe doing Mondays.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have to figure that out because, like, I mean, I'm gone Labor Day weekend and so I thought about that. Maybe you and bring a guest on that night.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't. And then the next weekend I'm in Lexington, but I'll be back on Sunday, so we could do it. But somebody's got to set it up, and then let's see. The next weekend, I think, after Lexington is that Columbia show, and then it's
a 7. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we.
Then it's Memphis, and then it's Mayfield, and then I think we have some time off before we get to
Halloween.
But September I'm gone every weekend in September.
Yeah, October, man. So that's going.
And then we're getting ready for Halloween in the Hill.
Yeah, Halloween in the Hill. We're gonna have some free books.
Free books.
Yep. So we're gonna
like free books, Matt.
We go out for Halloween.
Matt gets excited about free books.
Yeah, man. We give them out. We give away more free books than probably
have to do some candy this year since COVID's kind of over. Let people know they could trick or treat here. We do a costume contest.
Mm-hmm. We did that.
That was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, maybe we'll get Bro Thor and Spring Hills Doctor Strange is in town.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's always a good time. Yeah, we got to get that figured out. To add it to the list, man.
The very long list.
CadetsToys.com, new and improved. Go check it out.
Follow us on the socials.
Yep, at Cadets Toys. Of course, Facebook. On
Instagram
at Cadets.
We seem to get most of our track on Instagram. We have a TikTok. Follow us on TikTok.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about TikTok because I don't do the TikTok.
Yeah.
Lily does the TikTok.
It's off the radar. She's still got my Hellfire Gala shirt. She's
the heck.
Yeah, she's gonna do a Hellfire Gala.
Yeah.
Not Hellfire Gala. The
Hellfire Club.
Hellfire Club from Stranger Things. Like,
You're getting
I'm getting
genres crossed.
my IPs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's supposed to do a TikTok with that because I was looking.
As we say at Dragon Con, you can't cross the genre.
You can't.
No. You can, of course you can.
Yeah.
You ever seen like cosplay mashups? Yes, you have.
Cosplay matchups?
Mashups.
Oh, mashups. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought you were like head to head.
No. But yeah, we have all these. Yeah, we're on Whatnot. Follow us on Whatnot. Check out our auctions Thursday nights, 7:30.
Yep, 7:30.
If you're local, we got Pokemon. We got Comic Swap end of this month.
Yep, Pokemon swap is 10 o'clock a.m. on Saturdays. So, yeah, bring the kids here.
Bring the kids.
And tell people. Please spread the word. So
maybe we'll start doing raffles.
Yeah. Like
for something.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff here that, we could raffle off. So.
Well, man, I think I am gassed. It's been a long day.
It has.
Yeah. And got to do it all over again tomorrow.
That's right. Run this comic shop this week.
Lots to do. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, folks.
Yeah,
and
good to be back.
Yeah, good to be back again.
It's fun. And
fun. Big shout out to Matt.
Pfaff.
Pfaff in the back.
Yep. Appreciate you. And, buy a Funko soda for your friend on cadetstoys.com this week.
All right, son.
That's it.
How hot is it?